Welcome to Pilates for the People. My name is Andrea, and in this video, we're doing a 45-minute full body Pilates class. We're gonna start lying down on our backs, so go ahead, make yourself comfortable, and let's get moving. We're gonna start with our hands a little bit wide to the sides and then walk your feet out so they're wider than hip distance apart. From here, tip your knees over to one side, come back to center and tip your knees over to the other side. So you're gonna come back to center and tip. Back to center and tip. Very good. Back to center and tip. So as we're going side to side, can you bring your attention to your pelvis? Can you feel how you're rolling across the back of your pelvis as you roll from side to side? Feel how you roll from one side through center across your pelvis as you go side to side. Now bring your attention to the bottoms of your feet. You're also rolling across the bottoms of your feet. Can you coordinate rolling across the bottoms of your feet to happen at the same time as you roll across the back of your pelvis? Try and time them together. Roll one way, roll the other, time them together. Roll one way and the other, and roll one way and the other. And last time here, roll and the other. Very nice. Come back to center. Walk your feet in so they are hip distance apart. So you want the feet and knees in line with those pointy hip bones in the front. You're gonna bring your arms up over chest and place your palms together. Keeping your hands and palms touching, you're gonna point your fingers a little to the right and then a little to the left. Keep your elbows straight as you do this. It's gonna feel kind of strange. It's gonna feel kind of stuck, like you're not moving that much. That's okay, let that happen. At first, keep your eyes looking up towards the ceiling. And I want you to notice the weight shift from one side of your back to the other. So there's a subtle, slight weight shift from one side of your back to the other. It's like you're ever so slightly rolling across your spine from left to right. Good, okay, add the head turning with you now. So turn your head with your hands. Why don't you keep your eyes looking at your two thumbs? And again, can you feel the weight shift from one side of your back over to the other? Feel the weight shift as you roll from one side of your back over to the other. So yes, you're rolling on your back. You're also rolling on your rib cage, the part of your ribs that make up the back of your body. So think of this as rolling onto one side of your ribs at the back and then the other side of your ribs at the back. In Pilates, we will often refer to these as your back ribs. Good, so you think about rolling to the back ribs on the left and rolling to the back ribs on the right. Let's add a little change here. As you roll to one side of your ribs, tip your knees the other way. Back to center, roll ribs, tip your knees away. You may find that your upper body doesn't turn quite as much. That's fine. We're really increasing the rotation in our spine here by tipping our pelvis and our knees the opposite direction as our ribs and our torso. Good. Let's add breath. Inhale, tip one way, exhale through center. Inhale, other way, exhale through center. Inhale to tip, exhale and center. Inhale, you tip. Exhale, one more here, tip. and center. Bring one knee up and then the next, and let your feet just dangle down. From here, start to circle your legs in opposite directions. Make your legs really heavy and let your arms do the work as though you're stirring the legs around here. Good. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Big exhale out. Big in through your nose. Big exhale out. And big breath in through your nose. And big exhale out. Bring your feet to the floor. Arms come down by your sides. Begin to round your low back into the floor. You're going to curl your tail towards the ceiling and then come out of there. You're going to round your low back into the floor, curl your tail, and come on out. Round low back, curl tail, and out. Roll back, curl tail. That's it. So we're tucking the pelvis. It's called a pelvic tuck or a pelvic tilt. In Pilates, we'll also refer to this position, this rounded low back position into the floor, as imprint. So you're going from an imprinted spine, and then when our pelvis is flat, is level, and there's a small space under our low back, that's called neutral. You're going to imprint your spine, and you're going to go to neutral. And in this class, we're going to work both with an imprinted spine during certain exercises and with a neutral spine during other exercises. And the significance to this is it just works your abdominals differently. It targets different layers of the abdominals. Good, so we're gonna do one more imprint. So rounded spine and hold. Keep the round, bring one leg up, lower down, other leg up. Okay, your focus is on keeping the low back rounded into the ground. See if you can use your abdominal muscles to do this. Focus on pulling, suctioning your belly button down towards the floor, towards your spine, decreasing the space between your belly button and your spine. Okay, little change here. So you're gonna hold one leg, take a breath, and as you exhale, you're gonna switch the legs. Okay, a little harder to hold that imprint, right? Switch again. Keep the tuck, switch again. Keep the tuck, switch again. Good. Exhale, switch. Inhale, pause. Exhale, switch. Inhale, pause. Exhale, switch. Inhale, pause. Exhale, switch. Inhale, pause. Keep going, switch. Inhale, pause. Exhale, switch. Can we do 6 more? Exhale, switch. Inhale, pause. Exhale, switch. Inhale, pause. This is 4. Inhale, pause. This is 3. Inhale, pause. Exhale, switch. Inhale, pause. Last one. Both feet down. Find neutral. Find neutral here with your pelvis. Arms go a little wide and the knees tip and tip and tip and tip. Tip and tip and tip back to center. Arms by your sides. From here, you may need to walk your feet in just a little closer to your bum. You're gonna press into your feet and lift your hips straight up to a bridge, and then roll down your spine bone by bone by bone. Big breath here. You're gonna keep your pelvis neutral, press your feet, lift your hips straight up to a bridge, and then roll down your spine. So round your spine into the floor, right through your low back on the way down. Find neutral. Press the feet, lift up, roll your way down. Press your feet, lift up, and roll your way down. Press your feet, lift up, and roll your way down. Press your feet, lift up, you roll your way down. One more time, press up, hold here. You're gonna go straight down with a flat spine, And this time you're gonna curl your tail round your back and roll up the spine bone by bone. Okay, in one flat motion of the spine, go straight down. So it's like I fold at the hips. Curl your tail and roll up. Think peeling your spine bone by bone. So we're gonna lower down, flat, round to go up. Lower down, flat, round to go up. Lower down, flat, round to go up. And lower down, flat, you round to go up. Come all the way down. Very nice. Roll over on to one side now. So you're gonna make your way down. I want you to rest your head on your arm like so. And we're gonna bend both knees in, extend that top leg long here. In this position, we should be in line from our head through our torso right down to our foot, one long line. From here, lift your leg up a little and lower down. Lift your leg up a little and lower down. Good. Little lift and lower. Little lift and lower. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Very nice. Exhale up and down. Exhale up. Okay, little change. Send the leg forward, circle it up, back and around. Go forward, circle up, back and around. So little circles here, maybe about the size of a beach ball. Yeah, good. Can you stay really long through the top side of your waist? Focus on moving at the hip, at the side of the hip, and you should feel some work around the side of your hip here. Good. Change your direction, change direction. So back up and around, and if it's getting tired now, that's normal. Good. Some people might feel really tired by now, and some people might feel like you can go on and on and on. So you kind of get curious about what you're feeling. Good. If you're not feeling a lot, really lengthen that leg long. Really, really lengthen that leg long. Good. If you don't feel much when you do this kind of work, it could be that you're really strong, but most likely, I think I accidentally went the wrong way, but most likely you need like just a little bit of a modification, a little bit of tweak to get the right muscles working. Okay, one more exercise here. I know it can be getting tired for many of you. We're gonna draw a figure 8 forward and back. Figure 8 forward and back, yeah. So figure 8 forward and back, kind of like the infinity symbol. Good, and back, and forward and back, and forward and back. Pause, can you change direction? Always much harder to coordinate. This second way, back, forward and back. Let's go 3 and 2, very nice, and 1, good, and then bend your knees here. Prop yourself right up to your forearm. Start with a little slump down, and then push through your elbow and your forearm and get really tall. Check that your elbow is underneath your shoulder. Little slump down, get tall. Little slump down, get tall, good. Little slump down and tall. One more time, slump and tall. Hold here, push your knees a lot, lift hips and down. Try this, push your elbow, push your knees, bring your pelvis forward in space, bring it back. Bring it forward in space, bring it back. Twice more. Exhale forward, inhale back again. Exhale forward and then rest. Really nice. Separate your knees. So you're in like a mermaid sitting on a rock position. Whatever knee is pointed this way, you're gonna take your hand. Yeah, take your hand down, and I want you to do a big sweeping side bend. And then can you come all the way up? Good, big sweeping side bend. And then come all the way up. And big sweeping side bend. And up. One more time. We're going to do one little exercise down here. Hold. Okay, so bring that arm up towards the ceiling. Elbow is down. You're going to turn and lift. So you rotate down. Good. Can you feel a bit of a stretch in your back here? Good. Just notice, where do you feel it? Where do you feel this? Turn down and up. Last 2. Good. And 1. All right, good. Okay, prop yourself up onto your knees for a sec, just sitting here, sitting back on your feet or tall kneeling if that's more comfortable. And I want you to let your arms hang for a sec. And we're gonna do a little comparison because we've done quite a lot of work for the shoulder that was just on the down side. So it's my right, it might be different for you. Does it feel to you like that side, that shoulder has dropped a little? Maybe close your eyes if you can. You'll be able to sense it a little more. Does it feel like the top of that shoulder, between the top of that shoulder and your ear, there's a little bit more space than the other side? Often, once we've really got those muscles of the shoulder, it's called the shoulder girdle, activated, the shoulder actually drops, giving us the illusion of the neck being a bit longer on that side. So if you may or may not feel anything, the longer you practice Pilates, the more of these sort of subtle sensations you will begin to feel. Let's go down on the other side and see if we can make a little change. So we started with our knees bent here. Your head is resting on your arm as your cushion, your top leg is long, and in this position we want head, torso, and leg all in one position. From here, do your little lift and lower. Little lift. In any of these side lying exercises, we want the torso, meaning the space between the ribs, the ribs and the pelvis and the space between them, to stay really still. Get your outer thigh, outer bum muscles doing the work here. Okay, little change here. So we're gonna circle. You choose the direction. We're gonna go both ways. So we go forward, up, circle back. Forward, up, circle back. Forward, up, circle back. You might feel that one side is easier or harder than the other. I have a video that explains this phenomena and why that might be the case for you. Good. Let's change direction. Go back, up, and all the way around. Back and up and all the way around. Back and up and all the way around. Good. Okay, let's do our figure 8. So we go forward and back. So like a figure 8 on its side or an infinity symbol. Good. We go forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. One more forward and change direction. Back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Figure 8. Around, around. Last 3. Good. And 2. Good. And 1. Good. And then bend your knees and pause. Push yourself up onto your forearm. Elbow is under shoulder. Slump down a little. Push through your elbow. Get really tall on your upper arm. Down. Get really tall. Down. Get really tall. Down. Get really tall and hold. All right, push a ton through your knees. Hips lift up and down. So try this. Push your knees. Bring your pelvis up and forward. Back and down. Bring your hips up and forward. Back and down. Exhale, up and forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, up and forward. Inhale, back. Good. Exhale, up and forward and back. One to go here. Up and forward and back. Come up, split your legs here. All right, so we take the hand that's pointing the same way as the knee, bring it down. Big arc up and over, and then bring yourself all the way up. It's an inhale as we go up. Exhale, get tall. Good. Inhale, up and over. Exhale and tall. Inhale, up and over. Exhale and tall. And one more time, up and over. We're gonna pause here, bring that arm vertical, and we're gonna rotate down and forward. So we rotate down, and you'll really take the weight into your arm as you turn down. So push that arm against the floor. So when more weight sinks into it, you're gonna push against the floor. Push against the floor. Good. Okay, down and up. One more time, down and up. Very nice. Come all the way up. So we'll come again onto our knees, and we'll just do a quick check. You let your arms fall down and see if it feels like the shoulders are more even now, and if they feel kind of like they're relaxed away from your ears. I don't know. You may feel something, you may not. So now we're gonna come down onto our front, and I want you to stack your hands underneath your forehead. So you'll put your forehead right down on your mat. In this position, we want to pull our belly up away from the floor. And then nice and easy, you're just going to hover your head off your hands. Keep your eyes looking down at first, and then lower. So you're going to hover and lower. You're going to hover. Good. And lower. Little change here. You're going to hover your head. You're going to reach your breastbone forward, and then your eyes gaze just a little bit in front of you, and then come all the way down. So you're going to hover your head, reach your breastbone, eyes gaze just a little in front, and then come all the way down. Hover, eyes gaze, and then come all the way down. Let's add breath. Inhale, hover, reach breastbone, eyes look. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, hover, breastbone, eyes, and come all the way down. Inhale, hover, breastbone and eyes, and exhale down. And again, inhale, hover and eyes. Good. And then exhale, come all the way down. We're going to take our hands away, put your forehead right on the floor, and sweep your arms back by your sides. Let your shoulders roll forward towards the floor. Then roll your shoulders together on your back. Let your shoulders again relax and roll towards the floor. Roll your shoulders together on your back. Shoulders roll forward. What's moving here, so you keep going, roll back and then roll forward or relax forward. What's moving here is your shoulder blades, okay? So they're widening away from each other as you relax. And then the muscles between them are tugging them towards the spine. Yeah, and then relax. Exhale, roll the shoulders and relax. Last time, we're gonna hold them rolled back together. You don't have to be squeezing too hard, but they should feel like they're close to your spine. Hold them where they are and press your palms towards the ceiling. Keep your shoulder blades where they are, shoulders are back. Lower the hands. Press the hands up and down. Press up and down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Keep going. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Keep going. Exhale up and down for 4. Good. And 3, and 2. Can you hold the next one? Hold the next one. Sweep your arms wide to a T and flip your palms to face down. Little pulses here in that T shape. We're going to go up, 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 up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Slide your hands in beside your chest. Push up. Back up to hands and knees, and let's give our back a big rounding motion as we stretch out those spinal muscles that we're definitely working hard here. Come to flat back. Again, we're gonna stretch, round up. Come to flat back. And one more time, we're gonna round up, up, up. And then come to flat back. We'll stay here on our hands and knees for another exercise. I want you to push into your left hand, and you're gonna step your left toes back here. Yep, your left toes back. So keeping weight in your left hand, I want you to reach the right arm out to the side and up towards the ceiling. And then take that right arm and sweep it under your body, look to the left. So you're gonna take it out and sweep it up, and then take it down and sweep it under. Inhale, go up. Exhale, go under. Inhale, go up. Exhale, go under. Good. Inhale, go up. Exhale, under. Can you do one more? Inhale, go up. And exhale. Let's just return to the floor. Knee comes back in. So press into the hand that just returned. Right hand for me. Step your same side foot back. So right foot for me. You're going to keep pushing into your right hand, hand on floor. And you're going to reach up, up, up. Big rotation here. And then you're going to go under. Inhale, up. Exhale, under. Inhale, up. And exhale, under. Inhale, up. And exhale, under. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Round your spine up towards the ceiling. Once more. Shift your hips back in space and then roll all the way up to tall kneeling. You're going to reach your arms out to the side, interlace your hands and place them right up on top of your head here. From here, think about lengthening one side of your body as you point your elbow up, up, up. You're going to think about getting long on one side and then bring yourself tall. Tip over, get long on the other side. Good, and then tall. Try and stay evenly weighted in your knees as you do this. So try to stay evenly weighted in each knee as you tip over to one side and up, and tip over to the other side and up. Inhale, tip. Exhale, up. Inhale, tip. Exhale, up. And inhale, tip. And exhale, up. Good. And tip. Okay, little change. So we're gonna tip over to one side. We're gonna let that arm down, and we're actually gonna tip right over onto that arm. So I'm up on my fingertips. You can come down to your hand. From here, square your pelvis forward. Can you lift your leg up for 5 and down, 4 and down, 3, good. And this one is harder than it looks, 2, and 1. You can bend your knee, come all the way up, hand comes up, drop the other, tip over, leg goes long. Take a breath. Exhale up for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bend your knee, come all the way up. Good. Next up, we're going to come and sit on our bum. So have your knees bent and place your hands behind your thighs. In this position, can you sit up as tall as you can? Reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. From here, focusing on that low back, same as that imprint motion that we started with, round halfway back here, round halfway back, and then roll yourself up and sit tall. Again, round through your low back, round halfway back, and roll yourself up to sit tall. Good. Exhale as you round. Inhale to get tall. Exhale as you round. Good. Inhale to get tall. Little change here. As you start to round, hands glide forward, and then they come back. Round and hands glide forward and come up. Exhale, round. Inhale, tall. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, tall. And one more time, we're gonna round and hold. In this position, can you round your low back a little more? Then bring one leg up to tabletop and then the next. Good. Let's glue our legs together. We're gonna start to roll back on our spine, roll bone by bone by bone. Take your legs with you. Come right down. So we're gonna use our legs for a bit of help here as we inhale. Exhale, nod your chin and roll back up to that seated position. Let's inhale on the way back. Exhale, roll up tall. Inhale on the way back. And exhale, roll up tall. Inhale on the way back. And exhale, roll up tall. Inhale on the way back. And exhale, roll up tall. One more. Inhale on the way back. And then exhale, just rest. Interlace your hands and place them behind your head. From here, elbows lift just a little. Nod your chin slightly. Start to curl up into an abdominal curl. Your knees are still in. And uncurl. Good. Exhale, curl up. And inhale, uncurl. As you curl up, can you feel the back of your body pushing down, back of your ribs, pushing down into the ground? Good. Notice how the weight shifts down your back as you curl. Focus on that. Exhale, curl. Inhale, down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, down. And exhale, curl. Inhale, down. One more, we're gonna curl and hold. Bring your legs to tabletop. Just like the beginning, I want you to round your low back a little bit into the floor and start to tap a toe and switch. So you focus on creating that imprint. That is hard. So you do your best. I want you to keep thinking of pressing the spine down. Pull the belly button down. Try to decrease the space between your belly button and your spine in your body. Inhale, switch, exhale. Inhale, switch, exhale. Inhale, switch, exhale. Last time. And then rest. Bring your upper body down, head down, arms by your side, one foot down, and then the next. From here, curl your low back into the mat, curl your tail, roll up into a bridge, and then roll down your spine, bone by bone by bone. Again, curl your tail, roll all the way up. And then roll down your spine, bone by bone by bone. Curl your tail, roll up. Roll down your spine, bone by bone by bone. And last time, curl and roll up. Hold up there at the top. You're gonna press into your right foot and your left shoulder. So shift your weight to be in your right foot and your left shoulder. And then I want you to just lift your left heel off the mat. Lower down, lower the heel. Shift your weight into your left foot and your right shoulder and lift just your right heel off the mat. And then down. So right foot, left shoulder are pressing down. Left heel lifts. Left foot, right shoulder are pushing down and right heel lifts. Focus on the pushing down motion here. Really push down. Good. So we're finding our support. We're finding our stability. We're turning on our core as we go from side to side. Let's do one more. Push down through left foot, right shoulder, lift right heel and hold. Keeping the pelvis level, take a breath. And as you exhale, lift the right leg up, up, up. We're gonna hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your foot down and then bum down. Curl your tail, round your spine, roll back up to bridge. Press into right foot, left shoulder, lift left heel. From here, lift the left leg up, up, up. Hold for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower the leg with control and then bring your bum down. Lengthen both legs out long and reach your arms out to a T. You can have palms down or up. I like down for this one, but you decide what works. All right, you're gonna point both sets of toes. Hinge the right leg up towards the ceiling. Cross it over to the left. Sweep it down wide to the right and all the way up, drawing a big circle with your leg. Cross it over, circle down, wide and up. Cross it over, circle down, wide and up. Cross it over, circle down, wide and up. Cross it over, circle down, wide. One more. Cross it over, circle down, wide and up. Lower your leg down with control. Hinge the left leg up. Cross it over to the right. Circle it down, bring it wide to the side and up. Cross it over and down, wide to the side and up. Cross it over, go down, wide and up. Cross it over and down, wide and up. One more, over and down, wide and up. Lower your leg down with control. Sweep the arms up overhead here, right up overhead. Arms reach towards the ceiling. Nod your chin towards your throat and come up to an abdominal curl. We're gonna take a breath here, and as we exhale, can you continue to roll all the way up, 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 up? Good. Roll over onto your forearm again. Knees are stacked. Get really tall on that arm. We're gonna push through our knees, lift our hips, and come up to a side bridge. Rotate down, sweep that arm underneath you, keep the hips up, and then come all the way back up. So you're gonna rotate down and sweep back up. Good. Rotate down and sweep back up. Do you have one more in you? Go ahead, rotate down and sweep back up. Hips come down. Let's go right over to the other side. So you're on your forearm, knees are stacked. You're gonna get really tall, push through the knees, lift the hips, lift the arm, and hold. So rotate down and come back up. Good. Rotate down and come back up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. And exhale down and inhale up. One more time. Go ahead, down and up. And then lower your hips right down. Come and lie down on your back. Actually, come and sit up on your bum. Lengthen your legs forward. Reach your arms forward. Inhale here. And as you exhale, curl your tail and roll all the way back. Keep your arms up over your chest, over your shoulders. Bring one leg up to tabletop and then the next. Keeping your thighs, keeping your legs in tabletop. Reach one arm back and the opposite leg forward. Bring it in. Other side, one leg forward, opposite arm back. Bring it in. So it's the opposite limbs moving in opposite directions. Exhale, reach. Inhale in. Exhale, reach. Inhale in. Exhale, reach. Inhale in. Again. Exhale, reach. Inhale in. Exhale, reach. And in. One more time. Reach and in. Arms by your side, one foot down, and then the next. Push through your feet. Lift your hips up. Roll down. Push your feet, lift your hips up. Roll down. Push your feet, lift your hips up. Roll down. Bring one leg up and then the next. Grab behind your thighs, notch your chin, and come to an abdominal curl. Take a breath. As you exhale, roll up, 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 up. Can you straighten the legs and bend? Straighten the legs and bend. Straighten the legs, bend. One more, straighten and bend. Slide your legs forward, sit tall, bend your knees if you need to. You're gonna hinge forward and reach. Big breath here through the nose, big exhale, and big inhale, and big exhale. Sit up tall, almost done here. Flip around. Come back to hands and knees. All right, from here, let's round our spine once. Arch our spine the other way. And then you're gonna find a flat back. Push into the mat with the right hand and the left knee. So opposite limbs. You're gonna reach the ones you're not pressing away from you, forward and back, and lift them up. Bring them down and in. Those limbs press. Opposite side reaches and up. Bring them down and in. Reach and up. Down and in. Exhale, reach and up. Inhale, down and in. Exhale, reach and up. Down and in. Exhale, reach and up. Down and in. Exhale, reach and up. Down and in. Once more, reach and up. Down and in. Bring your knees wide, feet together. From here, you're gonna hinge your hips back and forward. Hinge your hips back and forward. Hinge your hips back and forward. And last time, we go all the way back. Back, 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 sitting on your feet, letting your head come right to the floor. Big breath in through your nose. Big exhale. Big breath in through your nose. Big exhale. Big breath in through your nose. And big exhale. One more time. In and out. You are all done. Thank you so much for moving your body with me today. If you liked this workout, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe because I have a ton of other Pilates workouts that I'm sure you will love. I post a new workout every week.